to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got LeBron James. Durant is out there at Bryant. Then there's Howard. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And Kobe drops them both. Orlando leading. Bryant drives in. Griffin with some nice D.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Fredette kicks to Gay. And it's off from three-point range. Moving it up. Here's LeBron. And he dunks it down.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination to track that rebound down and fight his way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Orlando, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one drops. Love check in for Blake Griffin. Durant nails both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And Bryant kicks to Love. The 3. And James pulls it down.
Starting to get restless here. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good by Kobe.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness. Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this lead will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Into Tim Duncan. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The drive by James. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Durant dishes to Howard. The 19-foot shot. Rebound San Antonio. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Oh, get it! Uh-oh, watch out now. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Al Jefferson's checked in for Duncan. Durant comes in for Rudy Gay. James Harden, he's checked in for Bryant. And John Wall subbed in for Jimmer Fredette. That pushes it to double digits. And Orlando leads by 10.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark? Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And Orlando making a change here. And Harden with the stuff. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as you saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. Well, they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
They get it back.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
That's good. And it's 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Look at the size discrepancy there between the defender and the shooter.
Well, those are warm-up jumpers when there's not a hand in his face. He'll knock those down all day.
Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
James Harden is checked in for Orlando. Ellis comes in for Damian Lillard.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
For San Antonio, they've shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Durant nails both of them. And here is Ellis. Here's Nowitzki. That one off the back iron and out. Stolen by Ellis. With 1 on the clock. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Orlando leads by just 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. San Antonio trails by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Kevin Love. All out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jefferson in at the center.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
The 3 from Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. And Wall. Here we go now. Kicks it out to Love. Nowitzki with the steal. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Nowitzki with it. He's picked up by Wall. Stolen by Harden. And even 3-on-3 break. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The good-looking shot from the wing. And Orlando leads by 3.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
That one goes. Count.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
It's Jordan on the wing. Kicks it out to Garnett. He feeds it to George. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And finished off by Jefferson.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
The drive by Jordan. Misses from close range. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Love against Garnett. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Getting a feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 1. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. San Antonio making a switch here. Ledet is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. George is checked in. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Love outside. And here's Fredette for 3. The shot is off. And Orlando the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And it's George finishing it off.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself. You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And then Durant with the jam.
Solid on his one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher. Terrific job maintaining his composure, sinking the and one, and turning this into a two-possession ball game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The shot by George, wide open. No good from three-point territory. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Harden kicks to Durant. The feed now to Love. And here's Fredette for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And Durant, here we go. Orlando grabs the miss.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, there's a little bit of time here to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Very much so. Either way you cut it, you're going to need a pair of threes and some help at the other end as well. Love outside.
That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They came